Looking at Santa rounding that tree after he's delivered Christmas gifts all around the world. It's amazing. But first, we're going to talk with Mr. Christmas's choice of 16-inch animated ceramic nostalgic Christmas tree. It's our sale price of $61.98 or 4 easy pays of $15.49. You can see Santa going all around there. It's absolutely amazing. Your item number is H269-943. And let's go over some options here. Let me see here. Let's see. Okay. So let's start on this side. So here we have mint with black Santa, 130 remaining. Moving down, we have pink with white Santa. Moving down, we have the green with black Santa. And here's the powder blue. Oh, I like this. This is cool. The powder blue with white Santa. And you know what? Out of all the trees, we have a choice of black or white Santa, except for the mint. We only have black Santa for the mint. So to make sure we had those colors down. So you can go ahead and shop ahead. We're going to talk about all this. So we want to talk, who is Mr. Christmas? Mr. Christmas is a family-owned business that has been around since 1933. They are the creators of traditional and nostalgic designs, and it's run by Mr. Christmas's granddaughter. So I love that. But today I get to talk to my friend. I call her Brilliant Bryn Edwards, and she's the VP of product development for Mr. Christmas. And so I always tease her. The last time we talked, I said you need to have some business cards. It should be called Mrs. Christmas. But I realized with all these granddaughters and all these wonderful women around the country, maybe it's called the Mrs. of Christmas. So I don't know. Listen, I don't have any power here. I'm the lowest elf on the shelf. So but I just want to put that out there just for everybody so they can see what's going on. So anyway, hi, Bryn. Welcome to this wonderful hour. Let's jump into things. What do we have here?
Thank you. We are happy to be the ladies of Christmas for you. And we are starting off with such a spectacular piece. So the nostalgic trees are just a beloved shape in our line that we've been doing for a really long time. And with these, we've added that bit of animation to the top where Santa and his reindeer are truly circling around this star so that you have movement, light, all the way from the top to the bottom. And as you can see, these are a really nice size impression. So this is a beautiful piece to add to your collection for sure.
It's so cool. So Bryn, this is one of these things where if I saw this in someone's house, my mom would immediately grab my sister and me and say, don't touch anything. You can get close, but don't touch it. But I love it because, listen, it's Santa going around the world. I have to tell you like a reindeer story. It's really quick. I believed in Santa because my dad would always run around on the roof and in his cowboy boots. And so I thought that Santa's reindeers were leaving my house before we go open up gifts. And so this is exactly what this reminds me of as I see his reindeer going around the tree and things like that. So it takes me back there. And I know if my sister saw it, she would say, yeah, I do remember that. So anyway, she's not gonna be as sensitive as I am, but this is what this reminds me of.
That makes me so happy because that's really what Mr. Christmas is all about, is making products that remind you of your childhood, right? Like there's nothing more special than thinking about those seasons when we were young and everything was full of magic. And the way that we can bring that about for people of all ages now is so fun. So what's so great about this piece is that it is a plug-in and there is an on and off switch on it. So it's nice and easy toggle to turn off and on. But what that allows for in such a big piece like this is really bright illumination. So all you do when you get home is you pop the little Santa into the star on top. Look at that glow. It is lighting up everything behind and around with that gorgeous faceted light on every single one of our acrylic bulbs, totally true to the originals. The originals all had those acrylic bulbs as well. And it just gives such an impression. You think about those kind of dark, colder nights of winter when you're coming home from work or school or your errands and your house is dark already, to come home to something like this illuminated in a front window or an entryway or in your family room. Oh gosh, doesn't it just make you feel like you could calm down right away when you have pieces like this around
It,
you?
it really does. It almost makes me like want to get on my elbows here and just kind of watch.
Yeah,
And if I
right.
had like hot chocolate and like let's turn the lights off and just be here and just
Right.
talking and just say, oh, did you call grandma today? No. I asked you to call grandma today. So, and just all those things that you talk about. But I just
It's
love what
so
it is and what it
true.
does. And listen, so working with you, I learned about faceted lights and what this means because of the candy corn tree. And so I realized that it's inspired by
Yeah.
that. But I love all the lights. And when you talk about this is hand painted.
Yes, hand painted from top to bottom. So as you see that tone differentiation on every single one of the boughs, the mold is so beautifully done, the silhouette with all the striations of each bough as well. And then around the base is that holly look that you and I were talking about with our dinner plate the last few
Yeah.
minutes ago. So everything is true to the originals. And if maybe you don't know, if this is new to you, people would go to ceramics classes in the 50s and the 60s and they would make these pieces. They'd have to put the bulbs in themselves, and you would put basically like a pretty hot incandescent bulb underneath it and plug it in and kind of hope for the best. So we have some funny stories that we've heard over the years about how completely impractical these pieces were. But now, thanks to Mr. Christmas, way easier to use. But capturing all that magic, like you said, if you just kind of go down and look like this, look at Santa, look at all of the elements of his sleigh. We have the gold scroll work, we have the reindeer prancing. We even have vintage art on both sides of his sleigh that are depicting a little winter
Yeah.
village.
Yeah.
So we really try to go down to every tiny bit of detail on these to really make them magical when you are looking so closely like that.
And you know what you talk about? Here's something I also noticed just leaning over here. I want to say the saddle on the reindeer, it matches the color of the tree. And I just
I
noticed that. And look,
know.
I wouldn't have done it. I would have said, look, they have a reindeer. That's all they need. It's going around in a circle. It's fine. It's fine. No one's going to notice. But you did that. And it's the attention to detail that really makes Mr. Christmas what it is. Let's do our color choices again. So here's our mint in Black Santa only. And then we have pink, available in both, Black and White Santa. The green, available in both, Black and White Santa. And here's our powder blue, which available in both. And Bryn, you are stuck with me. So you hang around and get your candy canes ready because we got some other great
Fabulous.
stuff coming up.